Greetings to you all, my dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters here on this planet Earth. It is with much joy, with much pleasure that we come to you on this day so we can start transmitting our messages. Also, through this particular means of communication, which is this website where this medium who speaks our words for us, where he wants to publish this recording. We are well aware that many of you are far away from where this message was channeled, but this is not what matters. What matters is the message itself. What matters are the words. What matters is, do these words resonate with you? If they resonate with you, then hopefully our message to you will help you on your very own path. To begin, we would like to bring you a few basic principles, explain them to you from the way we see them. Because in daily human life, many of the formerly known facts have been forgotten or are seen as something made up. All the way to discarding them as fairy tales or as an invention. We therefore would like to introduce a few basic topics in today's session. First of all, we would like to clarify that although most of you cannot remember what happened before this current lifetime here on this planet, indeed, this is not the first time that you have come into a physical body. Indeed, I can assure you that all of you, anyone who listens to this message, has lived before. And most of you, with very few exceptions, have lived on this planet before. What this means, what we're trying to say is that every soul has many lifetimes, not just this very one which you're living right now, but there are many lives. With other words, the concept of reincarnation is quite real, my dear friends. Seen from our view, from our point of view, I would suggest the idea, my dear friends, what sense would it make to only live one life? It would, first of all, defy any purpose, because the purpose of living human experiences is to grow spiritually, to allow the soul to develop itself, to expand the consciousness. This is the true purpose of life. It is what many philosophers have been wondering about, and it is such a simple answer. Life on earth serves only to give souls the opportunity, the possibility to collect experiences, and through these experiences to keep on learning, and through learning keep growing, keep expanding. Because everything in the universe is in the process of development. That is what the passing of time really is all about. It is about change. It is about progress. And as you can see, for example, in human evolution, there is progress. Some of you might say some important values have been lost. Above all, respect for Mother Nature. That may be so for many, but in essence, all this is part of the learning progress and learning process. This process is necessary in order to grow, in order to have the necessary experiences, to have the necessary knowledge, and by this be able to expand the consciousness to the point where true development can occur, where the soul can develop, where the soul can continue in its evolution. Besides this important concept of reincarnation, I also need to introduce you another concept, and that is that you are not alone here on this planet. You are never alone. Because even before you were born, you had a spirit guide on your side as well as a guardian angel. These two helped you prepare this current life. They helped you to plan ahead, to plan all the tasks, all the difficulties, all the lessons which your soul wanted to experience in this lifetime. And it is the task of your guardian angel to make sure that your physical body maintains intact long enough so you can complete your mission here on earth, while your spirit guide is responsible for helping you so that all these missions, all these tasks reach you. Often it is necessary to arrange a meeting with a particular person so you can work certain things out, certain lessons that you had planned with this other person. Basically, your spirit guide is your personal tutor here on earth, your personal teacher. Although I say teacher, I fear this word may be misunderstood, because you may remember your school time and it may even give you negative feelings, so I would rather prefer to compare it with tutor, with someone who helps you with your learning. And it is a wonderful design by our Creator, that you're not alone here, but that you have these two permanent beings always with you throughout the entire lifetime. This is important to recognize, because once you realize they are with you, first of all, you feel less alone. Besides that, you will understand that there's a lot of purpose behind the things that are happening to you. Because just about everything that happens in your life is either the result of the law of cause and effect, or it is the result of the planning of your soul and what your spirit guide has arranged for you, so you can make all these necessary experiences, and through that grow internally, grow inside of you. Because that is what your soul wants. Your soul does not like to be static, does not want to remain where it is, how it is, what it is. Your soul always strives higher, wants to advance, grow, become part of something bigger. Many of you who listen to these words already feel this deep inside, this urge to move on, and have this feeling that the status quo, the situation they are in right now, that it is just a transitional period. And it is so, my dear friends. Your current situation is designed to help you with the current task, all the way up to the friends and even the family that you have. All this combined helps you to develop your own path and to continue on this path. So this is the second important concept that I would like to transmit to you today, that you are accompanied by a spirit guide and by a guardian angel. The third concept I would like to explain a little bit today is the law of cause and effect, which I mentioned just a little while ago, which is essentially what has been in modern spiritualism described as karma. And karma is essentially the result of your actions. Karma is not to be seen as a punishment or as a debt to the universe. Karma is simply the result of the law of cause and effect. With other words, to any action there is a reaction. Anything you do will result in certain consequences. Yes, indeed, there is such a thing as a debt, but this debt is not like the debts that you have among humans, a debt that you may have with a financial institution, but this is rather a debt that means that you owe something to another soul. And yes, it is true that this can last over several lifetimes. Not only actions from this lifetime affect you in your current situation, but also actions in previous lifetimes. This current lifetime is based on all the past lives you have lived. And this is actually one of the reasons why you are right now listening to this recording. Because your soul has already advanced to a certain point that it searches for truth, that it searches for wisdom, that it searches for continued experiences, for continued awareness. It wants to grow and wants to expand its consciousness. My dearest friends, at this point I would like to close the current session, today's session. I've used it as a little introduction into the topics that we will be talking about in order to help you on your very own path and to give you also some very useful practical advice. At this moment, I would just like to express my thanks to you for having listened to my words. I hope to those who find these concepts already very basic, very common, I hope I have not bored you. But my dear friends, it is necessary that everybody is at the same level, which is why I first need to establish a common ground and speak primarily about the most essential and basic spiritual concepts before we can continue on to more advanced teachings. May you all be blessed. We are Emmanuel, and we greet you all. May you be blessed. Amen. Amen. Amen.